Namaste, beautiful brothers and sisters. Happy 5/5. Woohoo! One sec. Oh no, where's my... Oh, there's one more thing I need. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got everything I need, which is to be with all you guys. So, welcome to this transmission. We'll just give everyone a little moment to jump on the call. Hey, woohoo! Got the ground crew, got the hardcore ground crew representing. Absolutely amazing. So I just need to bring this a little bit forward. There we go. Turn this. Oh, that's better. I got my my Beltane colours on today, my green colours on today. Now I just want to make a little bit of an announcement before we start. Quite a few things to say. First is welcome everybody. It's absolutely amazing to be here, and I'm so delighted that the ground crew is here. Secondly, if you think I'm your twin flame, I'm not your twin flame. I am in sacred union with my twin flame on a higher energetic level. And if I wasn't with my twin flame, I wouldn't be able to bring information about fifth dimensional consciousness, the hieros, gamos, the Merkaba, Atlantis, the halls of Amenti, the higher dimensional consciousness, the 144 DNA. I literally would not be able to bring through any information. My DNA has been activated by the hieros gamos union. And if you can't, like, this is to not many people, but some people get a little bit of a projection thing onto me that I'm their twin flame. And I'm just making this video to let everyone know, like, I am in union with my twin flame on the spiritual level. And it's a matter of cosmic moments until that infiltrates down into the 3D in God's timing. So it's very, very important that people understand that what happens is that sometimes we meet people that are quite a similar vibration to our twin flame, and what they do is they act as a sort of like a placeholder, and it's like there's a gap in your consciousness where because you haven't met your twin flame. And so sometimes you meet people that hold a similar frequency to your twin flame, and then they fit into that mold, and that's called like it's like a placement. It's like you know, like on a website you have sort of like placement sections, and it's not the real section, it's just a placement there waiting for the real section. So that can happen, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that has that experience where you know, people like projecting onto you that you're their twin flame. I have to address it now, and because it's just happened. There's just been a little situation where someone is under the impression, and I really just want to clarify, like, it's just not true. It's just not true. Like, I couldn't be who I am if I was not like truly united with my twin flame. It's just not possible. So if anyone's got any weird ideas, just let them go now. You're holding up the universe, and the universe wants to send you your divine beloved. But if other people are like filling up that sort of like placeholder place, then you're not going to be open to your true beloved. So I will just let it all go, and trust me, you're not my twin flame, whoever just wrote to me about that. It's an awkward conversation to have, do you know what I mean, with someone. It's just like, especially someone that's been in your community for a long time. So I felt to address it in the transmission, because I'm sure that there's quite a lot of people that have this experience where people project onto them. So that's the first thing I want to say. The third thing I want to say is just to let everyone know that the 6/6 transmission is going to be amazing. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working with the divine feminine template. So I know that I don't normally sort of talk about the 6/6 transmission, but it's really, really important. Like, I have to tell you about the 6/6 transmission, because we're going to have a big long break now, and we're only going to come back together again for the 6/6. But basically, on the 6/6 transmission, we're going to be doing very, very, very extraordinary work. And I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be upgrading the divine feminine template. because what's happened is that a lot of divine feminines have there's been a distortion with the divine feminine on a sort of like not a blueprint level, but at a level very, very, very close to the blueprint level. And that's because this pattern is so old within the divine feminine. And so basically it's to do with like subservience, martyrdom, putting other people's needs first, not lacking self-love, like all these kind of very, very sort of like typical feminine qualities. We are going to be rewriting them. We're going to be totally and utterly giving a rehaul to the divine feminine template. I've been shown it. It is next level. So for some reason my guides wanted me to share with you all. It's very, very important that we all show up for that work. So let's see who's here. Is your twin flame in a relationship? He is still in a relationship, and not a very good relationship, yes, but it's in God's time. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's in God's time, and there's a reason why I'm not with him, and that is because I'm able to serve my community in a very, very, very extraordinary way in this form. Do you know what I mean? What else? Who else is there? Happy Beltane. Also, just want to say a big shout out to all our brothers and sisters in Australia, because it's the middle of the night in Australia and there's some real committed ground crew that show up for the work. So big shout out to all our Australian family. We're so grateful that you're here. I just shared all over for you. Okie dokie. I've got my green woman pendant. Wow. Okay. Happy 5-5. Lovely to see you, Syra, darling. Ground crew in the house. That's right. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Vanessa, for being here, sweetheart. What else did I want to say? It's going to be so amazing. Like this transmission. Oh my giddy aunt. You know, it's like it's going to be so powerful, and I hope you're all prepared. Like I'm prepared, and I've actually just been purging, and I never ever purge. I rarely purge, and I rarely purge before a transmission, apart from when Liam died. I did, but it's quite unusual for me to purge. So I'm sure this is going to be very, very amazing. So to all of the new people that have never ever done a transmission before, this powerful and sacred work is offered on a energetic exchange basis. My beautiful divine assistant Gurpreet will put a link now to make a donation if you're on the replay, so that you can, you know, stay in integrity. Now I'm going to guide everyone on a very, very deep meditation. You mustn't comment. Don't comment while I'm doing the transmission, because it creates like a leak in the container, and all this sacred energy that we're all building up, it just starts leaking out. So we don't want to do that. So under no circumstances, just hold your comment until after. It's going to be about a 40-minute journey, not very long. And there's going to be no after party today. I have to do something else this evening, so I won't be able to do the after party, but I'll do the after party next month. And also there's a strong chance I'm gonna make the transmissions available for 11/11 again, because I have noticed that the numbers have dropped. So I think, but it's very, very important. I'm gonna still keep it at £22 for those that are working, but for those that are not working, I'm gonna put back the option for 11/11. So I just wanted to let everyone know about that as well. Sally here, ready to join the ground crew. Hello, Sally, darling. This is amazing. Like, yeah, let's do this. Any other announcements? So at the end, Gurpreet, can you please remind everyone about the book, writing your book course, and also I'm gonna just sell one little bundle for half price, an amazing bundle. So just let me know about that, and I will I'll share that at the end. So are we ready, guys? I haven't done any accents. I've just been purging. I'm not really in the mood for doing accents. Just clearing the energy, energy's just clearing now. Are we ready? Has anyone got any questions? I'm sure anyone hasn't. Can't wait for the writing your book course. Yes, Amanda's booked on. Yeah, amazing people have booked onto that course. It's going to be so wonderful. Also, just want to let you all know before I start, I'm going to be turning all my courses into evergreen courses, which means that they're going to be, you can do the course without having to show up live. And I am bringing through a whole series of teachings. I'm teaching you how to host a roundtable, how to create a successful Facebook group, how to well, oh god, there's like loads and loads of things that I do. How to host a podcast, how to turn your live video, your live container into a course, like all aspects of like the sort of like the tech and the energetic side to creating a spiritual business. So I'm really excited about that. I'm working on that at the moment. So once that's done, I'll let you all know. I've done 2 of the videos so far, and yeah, they're going really, really, really well. So that's that. The energies are powerful. Let's do it. Yeah, they are. They're so powerful. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, the energies are so powerful. Right, let me just see if I can get this in. So we're about to start, guys. So if I was you, I would really seriously find yourself now in a comfortable position, because we are about to go in. We're going in. We're going to do this Beltane ceremony. So basically, we are closing the Beltane gateway. The gateway's been open. It was open on the 30th of April on Beltane Eve. We are now going to officially close the Beltane gateway. We're going to seal the Beltane gateway, guys. This is so auspicious. This is seriously so auspicious what we're going to be doing. Sarah says, I'd love to know more about Beltane and the history meaning. Can you point me someone to read about it? Just do a bit Googling, hon. Just put in Beltane, the origins of Beltane, and it will come up. Okay. On that note, let us begin. Just inviting all of us now to find ourselves in a comfortable position, to close our eyes and begin to take some deep breaths, breathing in through our navel center. And as we breathe out, relaxing our jaw and relaxing our shoulders. Staying with your deep, cleansing, oxygenating breath. Taking deep breaths in through your navel center. And as you breathe out, bring your awareness to all the places that your body is in contact with the floor or the chair. And give yourself permission to relax, knowing that you are being held right now. There is a force of great love, great light that is holding you now. Carry on taking deep, cleansing, oxygenating breaths. Breathing in through your navel center. On the next out breath, visualizing a grounding cord coming out of your root center. Sending this grounding cord now deep into the core of Mother Earth. And visualizing it wrapping itself tightly around the core of Mother Earth. As you ground on your individual grid point, getting a sense of all of your brothers and sisters in this sacred circle that are also grounding on their individual grid point. Visualizing now all of our grid points lit up. All of our sacred grid points lit up. And we are creating a grid of light, of pure light, as we light up this beautiful realm with our angelic codes and frequencies. And now in your mind's eye, visualize yourself standing at the top of a golden staircase. There are 10 steps. We are now going to walk down those steps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You find yourself at the bottom of a golden staircase, and in front of you is a large brown door. Visualize yourself now pushing the door open. And as the door opens, you find yourself in the most beautiful ancient castle. All around you, there's extraordinary history and beauty. There's pictures. And just take a moment now to look at the clothes that you are wearing. And you can see that the clothes are old. They have got holes in them. They are a bit grey, a bit dirty. And these clothes represent an aspect of your consciousness that you are now ready to let go of. So just take a moment now to decide on something that you wish to let go of, whether that's fear of abandonment, the program of lack, not having a relationship, inability to be able to sleep. Whatever it is that's really, really going on for you at the moment, just choose a specific issue that you want to transcend and you want to release. And just notice now that these clothes that you are wearing represent that thought form, that pattern. And as you are standing there in this beautiful castle in the Highlands of Scotland, you notice now that the door creaks open. And in comes Saint Germain and his beloved twin flame, Lady Portia. And you notice that Saint Germain is carrying a single violet flame. And he walks towards you and he blows the violet flame into your hand. And just notice now that you are holding the violet flame. And just notice that you blow it. And as you blow it, it opens up a portal, a violet portal. It's like a violet flame. And now just observe yourself taking off these old clothes. It's a bit like an old-fashioned outfit, like where you'd have an underskirt and an underdress and under vest and underwear. And there's old ancient codes associated with this outfit. So just feel yourself peeling yourself out of this old, outdated clothing. And just notice now that all of the clothes have dropped to the floor. In that moment where you are standing there in just simply a little your underwear, you notice that there is a mannequin, and the mannequin holds the most exquisite outfit that you have ever seen. It is handmade, it is tailored, it is sewn with golden embroidery, and there are tartan patternings in some of the fabrics. Just notice this really, really powerful outfit which is pulsing at you. And see yourself now walk over to that outfit and just stand next to the mannequin. And as you stand next to the mannequin, you hear the door creak again, and in comes your divine counterpart. And they are also dressed in old clothing that is no longer appropriate. So just watch your divine counterpart get out of his or her clothes. And on the count of 3, that process will be complete. 1, 2, 3. That process is now complete. And you notice that there are 2 mannequins there, one holding a divine masculine outfit and one holding a divine feminine outfit. And just notice now that you and your divine counterpart both just intuitively start stepping inside your brand new outfits. And just notice that you're helping each other, you're doing up each other's buttons, you're serving each other and really supporting each other. And on the count of 3, this process will be complete. 1, 2, 3. The process is now complete. Observe that you and your divine counterpart are dressed in your ascension finery, your most exceptional ascension outfit you are both wearing. It is crisp, it is cut, it is absolutely divine. And just look at your divine counterpart and look how beautiful they look. And just get that deep sense of how magnetized you are to them. And just notice now that you and your divine counterpart are slowly starting to be magnetized towards each other. And in that moment where you are being magnetized to each other, a large pillar of light descends down from the heavens. And as the pillar of light descends, both you and your divine counterpart step into the pillar of light, and you begin to merge as 2 light bodies becoming 1 light body. And just notice the energy, it's a chakra merge. So it's going from your lower chakras. There's a click and connect, and each chakra is like clicking in. It's like a game, almost like a puzzle where they're energetically. And so just notice now that this merge is occurring, and you are beginning to spin and spiral up and down the pillar of light. Just get a sense of that occurring, and get a sense of the momentum moving up and down very, very fast. And this is your merge. This is your hieros gamos merge with your divine counterpart, which you are feeling in your heart center, which your divine counterpart is feeling in their heart center. And just notice now that the heart merge is really occurring. And as the 2 divine counterparts meet and merge in the heart chakra, it is activating the dispensation of golden roses. Golden roses are pouring out of the pillar of light. And they're making a big pile all around the pillar of light. And they are bringing the most extraordinarily exquisite frequencies to this merge. And just notice now as these golden roses start accumulating and building, and more roses are pouring forth via your sacred heart merge with your divine counterpart. Just notice now that before you is the Holy Grail. And the Holy Grail is a golden chalice. It's a golden chalice. And now get a sense now that the Holy Grail has just moved location. It was being guarded over by the fairies of the River Thames, and they were doing some very, very deep work. And it's all to do with the waters. This is all to do with the waters. And just notice now that the Holy Grail has travelled up through the riverbanks of the United Kingdom into Scotland, into the Highlands of Scotland. Just notice that. And notice now that the Holy Grail is with you. And you are in a castle at the very, very, very tip of Scotland, of the Highlands in Scotland. And in the castle, there is a waterfall. And the waterfall is the first place that the water reaches the United Kingdom shores from the clouds. So just notice now that the Holy Grail is being positioned at the very, very, very opening water source of the United Kingdom. And as it settles into its new home, because this is actually going to be the Holy Grail's home for quite some time, as the Holy Grail settles into its new positioning, Just notice now that there are codes, and it's actually rose. We're working with the energy of the golden rose. And so the rose has a pattern, it's a geometric pattern. It's a sacred geometrical pattern. And just notice now that these light patterns are filling up the water source. And notice that they're pouring down the mountains, pouring down the glens, pouring through the valleys, and they are pouring into all of the water sources, from the rivers to the canals to the ocean. So just get a sense now of this extraordinary, extraordinarily powerful moment whereby all of these rose codes are permeating the entire water source of the United Kingdom. Notice how these codes are flowing down the canals, the rivers, and they are making their way to the ocean, the entire ocean that surrounds the United Kingdom. And just notice now that there are roses, golden roses, placed all around the entire shape of the United Kingdom. Please use your powerful imagination to seal the Holy Grail with the energy of the rose. And so we activate the sealing of the Holy Grail in its resting place. This is its resting place for now. At this point, this most extraordinary symphony begins to play. The most sublime and exquisite symphony that you have ever heard. And it is the celestial music of the spheres. And it begins to permeate into the castle. And just notice now that you and your divine counterpart are beginning. You're coming out of the 0 point field as the pillar of light dissolves back into all that is, and you are left there staring at your divine counterpart. And just as you hear this sacred symphony, just notice how you both begin to dance. And as you dance, you are empowering the sealing of the roses that are the guardians of the Holy Grail. So every time you move with love, every time you move in synchronicity, every time you move in harmony with your divine counterpart, you are empowering and sealing the Holy Grail. We are being asked now to visualize an etheric Holy Grail between our heart space, between you and your divine counterpart. Please visualize a miniature chalice, a beautiful golden chalice, and notice that this Holy Grail is the same. It's connected, it's identical between you and your divine counterpart. And it's almost like there's like hair, it's almost like cartilages that are connecting the Holy Grail to your heart. And just notice now that as you breathe naturally, you are expanding the Holy Grail. As we take a deep breath in and breathe out, we are expanding the Holy Grail on an etheric level. Just notice that is just naturally occurring. The Holy Grail is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's getting so big that it is encompassing you and your divine counterpart. And it is actually creating an auric space for you and your divine counterpart to dance in. And it's very important, this part of the transmission, because this is your direct connection with the Holy Grail. This is going to exponentially transform your spiritual vibration. This is going to enable you to stabilize in fifth dimensional consciousness in such a magical and miraculous way. because we are working with the most holiest symbols of the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind speaks the language of symbols. And so when we introduce symbols such as the Holy Grail, this is such a high level symbol to be introducing to the subconscious mind that it automatically informs the DNA to begin to upgrade very, very quickly and very, very exponentially. So just allow yourself to bask in these sacred Holy Grail energies as you and your counterpart dance to the angelic symphony of the spheres, knowing that each step that you take in this sacred dance is sealing the Holy Grail in its new resting place. So I just want you now to take quite a few deep breaths and really, really experience this dance. Really feel all of the elements of the dance. The Holy Grail is the symbol of true love. The Holy Grail is the symbol of God's love. The Holy Grail is the symbol of remembrance. The Holy Grail is the symbol that is given to those whose third eye is truly open, and to those that remember that they are an innocent and eternal child of God. The Holy Grail is the heart that resides in all. The Holy Grail is the awakened heart. The heart is the fountain of unconditional love and is the seat of true love. The power of the universe, as the power of the universe resides within the heart. Our heart is the GPS system which is encoded to take us home to our spiritual destiny in the quickest, swiftest, and most efficient manner possible. We ignore our heart at our spiritual peril. Take a moment now to observe your divine counterparts, sweet divine feminines, and you notice now that in this powerful sacred dance, your divine masculine has become an embodiment of the green man. His face is painted green and he is dressed very, very much adorned by nature. So the garments that he is wearing there's almost like leaf patternings on his jacket. Shh. Shh, come here. Archie. Archie, come here. Come here. Notice now that your divine counterpart has become the green man. And divine masculines, notice that your divine counterpart, that she truly, truly has become the goddess. And the goddess is wearing a golden crown. And the green man is wearing a crown of leaves. And as you and your beloved are adorned in the outfit of the goddess and the green man, as we seal and complete these Beltane energies, as we close the Beltane gateway, just visualize you and your divine counterpart stomping, as you're going to stomp 10 times on each leg. So, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. And each time you stomp with intentionality, stomp to seal the Holy Grail in its new resting place, knowing that this is affecting the waters of the earth. as the waters of England are blessed with these profoundly holy, sacred energies. This energy is infiltrating out into the whole entire world. Please observe that. As you finally complete your last stomp. At this stage, you and your divine counterpart bring your hands in prayer position and you bow to each other. And as you bow, you touch your third eyes. And in that moment when your third eyes touch, again, the vision of the holographic Holy Grail appears between you. And this is your personal connection with the Holy Grail, that you are a Grail keeper. You are a Grail carrier. You have returned as a code holder of the Holy Grail. This is connected to your blood. This is connected to your ancestral lineage. This will be passed on to your children and your grandchildren and will be exponentially enhanced by your offspring that choose the spiritual path. This is a generational, multidimensional legacy that we are creating in this moment. It is not possible for us to comprehend what we are creating from our 3D perspective, as we are affecting an extraordinary ripple in time. And we are not meant to understand the exponential transformation that we are activating through this ceremony, as this is a train of events that are now being set into motion. And this is affecting our karma. This is affecting our luck. This is affecting our benevolence, being in the right place at the right time, making the right connections. This is chipping away at any distortions in your energetic field, enabling you to be one with your higher self. And the way to maintain this vibration is to listen to your heart. Understand that your mind does not have the capacity to take you home spiritually. The mind is the servant of the heart. The heart is the 100% master on our journey. The heart rules. You will maintain this vibration by listening to your heart, checking in with your heart, following the guidance from your heart. If you follow your mind and your ego, that will not benefit you as much as following your heart. It's just as simple as that. So in this beautiful moment where you and your divine counterpart are dressed as the green man and the goddess, where you have your etheric, beautiful Holy Grail all around you, anchored in the spot in Scotland, and now in a miniature version between you. This is a triple Trinity Holy Grail transmission. And again, the beautiful pillar of light descends down from the earth. And as it descends, you and your divine counterpart, for one more time, are going to step into the pillar of light in your upgraded forms. And as you step into the pillar of light, just notice that you begin to dissolve and merge, and you become one light body. Returned back to your androgynous soul unit prior to the split. And just observe now, you and your divine counterpart merged as one, being keepers and carriers of the Holy Grail. Please visualize this pillar of light in your own spinal column now, and visualize these two Kundalini serpents merging, moving up and down the spiral of light and merging and becoming one energy. The energy that settles in the heart space. As we all bring our hands in prayer position now, and we visualize the Holy Grail, and we understand our duty and responsibility as guardians of the Holy Grail. Taking a moment now to choose the honourable path, the path of authenticity, of service, kindness. And on that note, beautiful brothers and sisters, I now declare the Beltane way closed. For the year 2022, we did it. Amazing work, everybody. Extraordinary gratitude to the ground crew. Welcome back, everyone. Aww. Welcome back, everyone. God, that was so beautiful. Wow. Wow. Stay here, Archie Bear. Archie's been giving me the most best cuddle. Yes, Pavel, we did it. We did it. The Holy Grail is anchored in my heart. Yes, brother. We are creating a generational legacy here. For you to for this work, this is setting a precedent within your generational legacy. Like for someone within your family lineage to be showing up for a ceremony of this spiritual caliber has such a huge knock-on effect for your ancestral lineage. It's extraordinary. It really, really is. Oh, Johnny's Scottish. Oh, I will speak Scottish now after all that. Felt strongly the generational legacy and on my Ada's 8th birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Ada. Love you, darling. We did it and I was knocked out, says Mariella. Oh, God. Angela Trout says, so mystical and magical, blessings. Oh, Johnny says he felt the ancestors partying. Oh, gosh. Makes me so happy I was chosen to do this, said lovely Vanessa. Oh, gosh. We're rocking and we're rolling now, aren't we, guys? Jojo Brody says, awesome, I saw my dress walking down the steps and beginning with the golden roses on. Holy Grail upgrade completed. Oh, gosh, tears are pouring for Steph. Why the tears pouring, Steph? What happened? Sorry, I went Irish there. Sorry, that does happen, guys. Whoa, spontaneous hand dance mudra song codes this past week. Many downloads, clear and anchor my heart as I release the old to open my multidimensional self. This one anchors more. Yes, I went very deep. Love the golden rose. It's all connected to Scotland, isn't it? Who knew that Scotland was like the most cosmic place on planet Earth? Do you know what I mean? I am from Scottish Highland ancestry too. Really felt this so powerful. Thank you, beloved Jen. Felt it in my heart strongly. Great. Love you, Jen. Great. Love you too. So guys, we did it. We did it. Amazing work, and full respect to everyone on the ground crew. Oh, Georgia's on the borders. She's on the borders. It went out my body. Only you can take me down with the energies you can channel. Oh wow. Oh, I'm very, very honoured. Gosh. Scotland is full of magic. Joy, because it was beautiful. We did it. Oh, Steffi. Oh, babes. We did it. We did it. It was amazing. It was like, it's like doing a test, but it's like a spiritual test. We passed the test. But instead of us just getting an individual upgrade, we're getting like a kind of like universal collective upgrade. You don't just do the test and nothing happens. It's not like a stupid school where it's all just a load of BS. It's like you do the test, you pass the test, and then we experience a transformation and an upgrade. So it's like what I said. We don't understand the effects that we are sort of like manifesting from doing the transmissions. We have no idea, because it's a ripple that is dropped into the multidimensional time and space. This could have a ripple effect in the Pleiades. This could suddenly have cleared a war in another star system in Orion. It's like, it's a multi-dimensional work. It's so extraordinary, because what's extraordinary is that human consciousness has arrived at this level of awakening, that we understand who we are from a galactic level. It's over, Angela, darling. This is me doing my spiel. Is it over? Totally passed out. Third eye massively pulsating. There you go. Feeling good. Gurpreet, can you get some screenshots of we'll get some of these comments screenshotted, I think. Feeling good and lifting prayers and holding the Holy Grail up. Praise to God our King. Thank you, Jane. Good to be here again. God our King, God our Father, God our Mother. Exactly. Right, we've got Samavisha, Gayatri Devi. We brought it in Quantum Intergalactic Holy Sangreal, Loch Asant with twin ray quasars, and the original Ark of Grace in Beltane's past has been anchored into the human ancestral tree of life. Now, this person knows what he's talking about. It might be a girl, I don't know, but they know exactly what they're talking about. Yes, bang on, mate, bang on. Sorry, guys, I can't help talking Scottish. Grid Grail Loch Asint Scottish Gaelic Loch Asint is a freshwater loch. Ooh. Who is this Samvisha Gayatri Devi? Who are you, Samvisha? I don't think I've ever met you before, but you're probably like, oh yeah, Jen, I'm like, you know, Julie from being the event group. Thank you, brothers and sisters. We're all connected. Really love the grid visualization. Felt our ground crew stabilize the balance of the Beltane Holy Grail energy. So, guys, this world was created out of divine love. It was born of the union of Mother, Father, God, which is the masculine and feminine polarity energy. Their sacred union birthed this beautiful, beautiful world. Their sacred energy has birthed all of creation, birthed all of us individually, birthed all of the trees, birthed absolutely everything, birthed the fairies, birthed absolutely everything. But what's been going on is that there's been an attempt to try to corrupt and distort those creational energies. And so this is the agenda of the controllers that are trying to take advantage of asleep humanity. The controllers cannot take advantage of awake humanity, because we will trump them every single time, because we are love. We are love. We are the pure and absolute vibration of love, and they are not love. They are trapped in the fourth dimension, which is the dimension of polarity and duality, of separation consciousness. And so they can come in there with their plans, but they're only going to affect people that are asleep. If you are awakened spiritually, there is absolutely no way on God's earth that we can be affected by the nefarious attempts to control and program us. But the reason why I'm saying this is that a ceremony of this caliber is so important, because it basically it sends the ascension awakening codes into the subconscious of the collective. And so it fills up the subconscious of the collective with awakened humanity codes. And so this then, because we're all one, whether you accept it or not, whether you remember it or not, we're all one. I'm actually you. I am actually my neighbor. I am actually that person that I really, really don't like. We're all one. Like literally, we're all one. There is absolutely zero separation. And so when we do a ceremony of this caliber, we're sending truth codes back into the collective, because think about it, the collective there's been an attempt at the collective being hijacked by the old controllers, and they can get away with it. When humanity's asleep, they get away with it. But when humanity's awake, they don't get away with it. So the fact of the matter is, us doing this transmission is sending in all of these codes, pulses, frequencies into the collective subconsciousness of humanity, and it is sending in awakening codes so that all of humanity can start to level up and start awakening. And it might be that someone that you're close to will have a dream, and in that dream they will meet their twin flame, and they will go into God consciousness in that dream. They will then wake up from that dream, and they will no longer be a 3D consciousness person. They will understand that we live in a spiritual realm, and there is much, much, much more to what is going on. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, the ripples of the work that we're doing. We cannot fathom the ripples, but it's really hugely affecting asleep humanity. Does that make sense? Hope it does. Such a potent and sacred remembrance. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Moksha, I'm a walking from the original Star Grail Kings and Queens. Hieros Gamos World. Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Moksha, darling. Say hello on Facebook. Sergio says, then visuals were full on, felt it deeply. I think that's Sally. Like we turn on an abundant flow for the entire planet. Yes, that's right, Sal. Awakened Humanity Code, such a potent and sacred remembrance. That's right. So I hope you all understand, you know, what's actually going on here, and why we do this work. We do this work because we're in a spiritual war. Like whether I don't like that word or not, but we've got to call a spade, and there is a force that is trying to keep humanity asleep, and there is a force that is really deeply committed to humanity awakening. We are obviously on that side, and so this is the spiritual war. So they will like, it's like a poker game, isn't it? They're like, right, we're gonna, like, you know, lay these cards, and then we come in with the transmission. We're gonna trump you. We're gonna just completely obliterate your pathetic little hand, because we're working with the energies of God. Do you know what I mean? You're working with the energies of like illusion, separation, of lies, of all that is not God, and we're working with the energies of God. So this is what it's like, guys. Do you know? I don't want to be talking about battles and, you know, stuff like that, but that is what's going on, and that is the reason why I do this work. That is the reason why we all show up for this work. It is because so that we truly do win this frequency battle. Anyway, they've lost anyway. With one awakened person, their plans are scuppered. It's just not possible. They can only really get away with it if no one's awake. Like literally, if one person's awake, one awakened person is so powerful. One awakened person, it's like pierces the veil. Think about it. It's like around this earth, there's like the firmament, and it's like the firmament is like the veil that hides you from the multidimensional realms. And so whilst the firmament's there, and they're like, oh yeah, we've got you guys, we've got you. This is just all 3D. It's all 3D-tastic, and let's all just be 3D. Oh, it's just a 3D world. It's not multidimensional. Don't that much multidimensionality. Do you know what I mean? It's just all 3D. Everything's 3D. And then, but then as when one person like literally gets like a needle and pops the firmament, and then they go, oh guys, it's not 3D at all. It's not 3D at all. It's multidimensional. We're all multidimensional beings. You know, our consciousness can be calibrated to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, 22, 23, up to the 33rd vibration dimension at least. And so one awakened person, it's like, imagine it's like you're in darkness, like the controllers have got everyone in darkness, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna control everyone. And then one awakened person goes, oh, hold a minute, it's just like infinite love and infinite light. Oh, I've just seen God. Oh, God's there. What do you mean it's all darkness? It can't be all darkness when all there is God. So this is what we're doing. We are doing our bit. We are fulfilling the promise that we made before we came here. We are the ones that we have prayed for. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. And that is the absolute truth. Pavel says, we are the new controllers now, empowered with, yeah, that's right. That's right. They're the controllers. They can only control asleep humanity. They're completely deluded. Love this. We have won. Yep. Yes, it's so important. Have been working towards this amazing time of victory. Oh, I love you, Vanessa. Oh, Vanessa's amazing. Thank you very much for this blessing, dear Jen. Old controllers are losing all their power. That's right. That's right. So going forward, it's just got to stay in the heart. That's the key. Stay in the heart. You know, understand that we're all one. That person that's really pissed you off, that you're one with that person. So if you want to harm that person, you want to harm yourself. That's not cool. Do you know what I mean? That's just silly. And so become aware of that we're all one. And really, really walk gently in the world, walk gently in people's lives, walk gently in people's hearts. People are as soft and as sacred as you are. Think about how sensitive you are. Think about how deep you are. Everyone's like that. And so everyone deserves that level of honoring and love and softness and kindness. And so that's how we change this world. That's how we activate heaven on earth, is by us becoming one with our higher angelic self. And that is the whole purpose of the transmissions. So on that note, that's pretty much it for the transmission. I'm going to just quickly just let everyone know that I'm very, very excited to be hosting my first ever Write Your Book container. That's going to start. So if you have got a book inside of you and you want to write a book, then come and do it with me, because I've hacked the process. There are loads of book writing courses, but no one is able to write a book in 48 hours. No one is able to suddenly pull through 25,000 words in 48 hours. There is a reason why I've been able to birth 4 books, like literally in my sleep. And I want to be able to show you the hacks. So whoever we'll have to put the links to book onto the course, but there are places available, and I really, really am, I'm so looking forward to doing this course, because once I do this course, I am then going to turn it into an evergreen course. So I'm going to do it once live, and that's it. I'm only ever going to do one course live, and then that's it. So if you've got a book inside of you and you want to be empowered to write your book, the course starts on the Strawberry Moon on June. So Gurpreet, do we have a link for that, darling? Shall I just quickly pull up a link? Now, write your first book. Here it is. So the price is going to go up, because I'm just doing a little bit of an introduction price initially, but it is going to go up quite soon. So if you want to get the cheap price, now would be the time. Thank you so very much for this reminder to be soft. Oh, it's true. It's true. And then finally, the next thing, should I give a bundle? Okay, let me just pull one bundle out for you all. We'll go the miracle healing bundle. So if anyone wants to gift themselves an absolutely amazing bundle, it's got about, I don't know, £500-600 worth of stuff, and it's only £100, £111. It's all my amazing meditations, amazing activations, my audio book, loads of really, really, really powerful healings. So that's basically it, guys. I don't think there's any more announcements. The next transmission is going to be the 6/6. I'm going to be working all this month on turning all my live courses into evergreen courses. So, and another thing is that my Facebook restriction, I've been restricted on Facebook for 120 days. So that's about to end on the 10th of this month. Now, I don't know if they're going to restrict me again. I really don't know. And if they do, I will go back onto my old profile, because it's been very, very, very hard. I did, darling. I shared the bundle link. Did I not share it? Oh no, that's sorry. Oh, that's weird. Copy. Here. Let me just do that. Oh gosh, one sec. There it is. So let's see if I if they remove my restrictions on the it's been terrible. Like, I literally I have 5 people that check my posts. Some posts get a bit of traction, but generally you go to my wall, all day I'll have like 0 notifications, and I've got 30,000 people on my Facebook. That is just shocking. So and 30,000 people, there's 25,000 people that are my followers. And so if they're my followers, of course they want to hear from me. Do you know what I mean? But no one's getting to see my thing. Anyway, that's going to all end on the 10th. So let's just see how that goes. Hopefully I'm all going to be good, and I'm going to do a big celebration. I did have a little plan with Zoe about that. What was I going to do? I can't remember, but anyway, I'm going to do something to celebrate my ending, my restrictions ending. Jen, will you be doing the light language? Oh yeah, the light language container. I am going to do that. Yes, I'll probably end up doing that in July. To be honest with you, I'm going to do the write your own book in June, and then I'll do the light language container in July. So yeah, things have been quite quiet for me work-wise because of my stepdad and everything, and being there for my family, and having to go back and forth to Somerset, and having to process the grief, and process the death, and process the reasons why, and just all of it. It's been a lot. Yes, 10th of May arriving. Yay, 10th of May arriving. So I love you all so much, my beautiful spiritual community. I'm so grateful for you all, and it's been a really strong day today. I've had a lot of energy, a lot of purging. So hopefully now things are going to start to settle, and we did it. We closed the Beltane gateway. Phenomenal work, everyone. And to everyone that's watching this on the replay, please remember to make a donation. Like, this is literally how I make my living. Like, this is my living, and this supports me to do all of the work that I do. So it's really, really appreciated if you can make an energetic exchange. So on that note, God bless us all, and the next transmission will be the 6/6. Thank you, Pavel, darling. Pavel, spread the word. Like, let everyone know. Can people let everyone know that the transmissions are so amazing and life-changing? Because they're amazing. So on that note, guys, thank you and love you, dear Jen. Love you too, dear Amanda. And happy birthday to beautiful Ada. It's her 8th birthday today. Isn't that wonderful? It's so wonderful. And much love, thank you. And Sergio. Oh, it's Sally. Okay, guys. So on that note, God bless us all. Great work, everyone. I'm so proud of you. And I really hope that you get some good sort of feedback from your higher self, that, good things are coming. Love you, Jen. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you soon, Cyrus, sweetheart. I'd love to see you. Big hugs to you, darling Steph. Love you, darling. I love you all. I love you all so much. I know you all, and I love you all. It's amazing. Like, we are amazing. Love you, Sandra. So I'm going to end this live stream now. God bless us.